GSN,
the network for games.
Welcome to the new Family Feud. What is the top answer to this question? Name an occupation in which people earn more than they deserve. If you said the number one answer is lawyer, you hit the bullseye on the new Family Feud. Introducing the Jamerson family, ready for action. Playing against the Cooper family. On your marks, let's start the new Family Feud. Here's the star of Family Feud, Ray Cole.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Cooper family. Welcome back to the Jamerson family. We welcome you to the new Family Feud. We're starting our brand new season of Family Feud, and to help celebrate, we're going to be introducing an exciting new game that we call Bullseye. The Bullseye game will allow one of these families possibly to take home a jackpot of $20,000. How about that? And right now, let us meet our returning champions, the Jamersons, with Joshua. Am I saying that name right, Josh? Joshua. What a handshake. Give me another grip. Yes. You're from where?
From Southern California.
Who'd you bring with you?
Brought my baby brother Byron back.
Uh-huh.
My sister Melanie. My niece Jamie.
Yes.
My brother Michael.
It is a pleasure. From Southern California, you will be facing the lovely Cooper family. Please let them do it. Hi, Paul. I'm fine. Now, where's the Cooper family from?
From Summit, New Jersey, by way of Houston.
So you're on the Witness Relocation Program, and it is a pleasure to have you here. Who did you bring with you?
Ray, I've got my fantastic wife, Carol, my daughter, Shannon, my daughter, Carol, and my daughter, Laura.
Oh, that's two great families. I believe I can safely say the East Coast against the West Coast, and let's start with our new big money Bullseye game. Heads of the family, please join me. Each member of each family is going to get a chance to play the Bullseye, and that will determine how much the bank will be that you could be playing for. But I think it's fair to start by putting $5,000 in the Jamerson's bank. Let's put $5,000 in the Cooper. Let's put 20. All right, 5,000, that's fair. It's very important now. You're going to build the bank that could be yours. Very important. Only the number one answer is the Bullseye. First question is worth $1,000. We ask 100 people, what article of clothing do kids wear out fastest? Paul?
Jeans.
Is jeans the bullseye? It is not. Joshua, do you know the bullseye?
Shoes.
Is shoes the bullseye? Bullseye! $1,000, making the Jamersons bank $6,000. It's another bullseye face-off. Here we go. This question worth $2,000 as we build the bank. Good luck, Carol. Name something people complain about while on vacation. Byron.
Accommodations.
Is accommodations the bullseye? No. Do you know the bullseye?
the food.
Is the food the bullseye? No. The bullseye answer that would have been worth $2,000 is vacation complaining about the prices. We need 2 more people to build those banks. The only way to make up for missing the $2,000 question is to get the $3,000 question. We ask 100 people this bullseye question. Name something that you would do if you saw a stranger coming out of your neighbor's house while they weren't home. Malene.
Call the police.
Is call the police the bullseye? Bullseye! $3,000 more dollars. The Jamersons now have $9,000 in their bank. $4,000 will be added to someone's bank if they can give me the bullseye answer to this. Name a hobby or activity that you're too chicken to try. Jamie.
Bungee jumping.
Is bungee jumping the bullseye? No, stay here. Do you know for $4,000 the bullseye? Hobby or activity you're too chicken to try.
Skydiving.
Is skydiving the bullseye? Bullseye! $4,000 giving $9,000 for the Coopers right now. I will point out, both families have $9,000 in the banks they could be playing for. $5,000 could go to one of them to make it 14. Tell me a Richard Gere movie. Michael. Don't say it. I didn't like that movie either. Laura, for $5,000, tell me a Richard Gere movie.
Pretty Woman.
Is Pretty Woman the bullseye? $5,000. $14,000 in the Cooper's Bank. $9,000 in the Jamerson Bank. That's the amount of money they could be playing for in Fast Money if they win the feud when we come back right after this.
Can a multivitamin help you feel physically and mentally energized all day?
Is that possible?
With new One-A-Day All-Day Energy it is. It's the only complete multivitamin with more B vitamins and an extended-release guarana blend to help you feel energized all day. One-A-Day.
If you still haven't discovered the great taste and value of Malto-Meal cereals, here's a coupon for big savings on select varieties. Oh, but don't try to clip it. Click it at maltomeal.com. It's easy, and you can use it wherever you buy Malto-Meal cereals. Download your coupon for big savings at maltomeal.com. Malto-Meal means more. Online.
That was fun, wasn't it? That was fun. I don't know where we are, do you? No, I don't. Hi, I'm Nadine. And I'm Norma. And in case you haven't noticed, we're twins. Every day, we want to get the most out of life. And now we want to get the most out of Medicare. And that's why we chose Secure Horizons. We get Part D prescription drug coverage. We get vision and hearing benefits. And we don't pay a penny more than we're already paying for Medicare. Isn't that right? That's right.
Get the most out of Medicare. Call now to get this free package to learn more about Secure Horizons Medicare Advantage health plans.
It's so easy to sign up. Look at this shop, Nadine. I did the research, and then I called my sister. We were good to go. We do everything together, isn't that right? That's right.
Live secure, be secure. Secure Horizons by United Healthcare. Call this number today to sign up or to find out more.
Okay, we're gonna go this way.
Bullseye right in my face. Boy, that cough was rough. Oh, boy. As your right-hand man, I gotta tell you, you gotta control that urge to cough. Because when you cough, everyone suffers.
That's why there's Delsum, the only liquid that controls the urge to cough for 12 hours. That's 12 hours, all day or all night. With Delsum, you'll feel better, and so will everyone around you.
Thank you, Delsum. Turn off the cough with Delsum.
We're back, and it's time to play the feud. Heads of the family, join me. Coopers against the Jamersons. The first team to 300 points wins the game and will play Fast Money for the amounts in their bank. $14,000 for the Coopers, $9,000 in the Jamersons' bank. Here we go. We ask 100 people this first question, and we put the top 5 answers on that board. Try to find the most popular answer to this very thought-provoking question. Tell me an excuse you would use to keep your clothes on at a nude beach. Joshua?
Embarrassed.
I am embarrassed. Stay here. Number 2. Now, one answer could be more popular, Paul. 100 people. Tell me an excuse you would use to keep your clothes on at a nude beach.
I'm cold.
I'm just cold. Number 3, you think of a steal, champs. Think of a steal if you want to try to take the champs on. Now, Byron, I'll tell you, have you ever been to a nude beach?
Never been there.
Okay. All right, maybe you know an excuse that you would use.
Off at a regular beach. No. Just playing. Just playing.
And the sad part, he didn't get arrested. Nobody noticed him. Anyway, tell me an excuse you would use to keep your clothes on at a nude beach.
Too fat.
All right.
All right.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid they'll say I'm too fat. It's there. 34 points go to the bank. Melanie?
I burn easily.
You do?
Yeah, that would be my reason. All right.
All right, man. All right.
It's a good answer. The crowd is behind you. Do you burn easily?
I don't know.
I'm so fair, I get a moon burn on a full moon. Let me see if anybody said I can't get naked because I burn. Yes! I I think we can safely say that Jamersons know why not to get naked better than anybody. Now, there's one answer remaining, and it's a great way to start with a clean sweep. Tell me an excuse you would use to keep your clothes on at a nude beach.
My body is scarred.
All right,
I don't know. Did anybody say my body is scarred? One strike. Now, Michael, you knew all the Richard Gere movies. You probably know this.
My favorite one.
Yes. What would be the excuse you would use to keep your clothes on at a nude beach?
I'm sick.
Okay.
God, I'm cold.
Michael, you're one of my favorite people. That's the same answer you gave for the Richard Gere movie. I'm sick. Let me see if you're rolling, taking the bank with, I can't take my clothes off, I'm sick. Still alive. But think of a steal. You can take that first bank. Josh, do you know?
It might be that time of the month.
There's one answer on that board. We asked 100 average American people to tell me an excuse you would use to keep your clothes on at a nude beach. And he says it would be that one time when the state has closed it because of toxic waste on the beach. Let me see that time of the month. 3 strikes now. Girls, if I'm ever at a nude beach, I never want to hear one of these excuses from you. But tell me an excuse you would use to keep your clothes on. One answer.
Birthmark.
Birthmark.
Skin cancer?
Skin cancer?
I'm allergic to the sun.
Against my religion.
Okay, now you tell Paul what you want him to say. Before you say it, 76 points in that bank. If I might have quiet for a moment, Paul, you may go with these 4 lovely women or on your own. One gets the steal.
It's against my religion.
All right. Don't boo him, Joshua. Your answer, they're still laughing at it home. If number 5 is against your religion, you've got that first bank. Is it against your religion? No! Champs keep their bank. Tell me an excuse you would use to keep your clothes on at a nude beach. Wasn't Adam and Eve religious? They were naked. Okay. Number 5. Who said that? Shannon said it. We're going to come right back and see who gets the 300 first to play for their banks. Will it be $9,000 for fast money or $14,000? Find out when we return.
In the end, only one of us will be left standing.
Deal a card. Let's play some poker.
All in.
Come up against me, I'll bury you.
High Stakes Poker. Tonight at 9, 8 Central. Only on GSN.
Millions of Americans with Medicare have been waiting for affordable coverage.
I waited 3 years for her to marry me.
I said no twice.
The third time was a charm. You wait long enough and good things happen.
The wait is over. Now with Humana Gold Choice, you get an all-in-one Medicare health plan that includes prescription drug coverage. Call for this free book. There's no obligation. You'll learn all about this new Humana plan that can save you money in so many ways. Call 1-800-552-8905. This plan is unlike anything you may have seen before. It lets you choose your doctors. It covers many preventive services, and it saves you money on prescription drugs.
One night he sang outside my window until I made him stop.
If this plan sounds like it might be right for you, then call right now for the free book so you can really compare Humana Gold Choice to your current coverage. Humana is one of the largest health insurers in the nation, helping people stay healthy for over 40 years. Humana Gold Choice gives you benefits beyond original Medicare with predictable copayments, such as $15 for doctor visits or just $30 for a specialist. And this all-in-one plan includes prescription drug coverage.
You've never seen a man so patient.
The wait for affordable coverage is over. There's no obligation, so call Humana now for this free book. 1-800-552-8905. It explains all the details about this money-saving plan.
This book showed us how Humana can help.
And some things are just worth waiting for.
Call now. 1-800-552-8905. That's 1-800-552-8905.
Can a multivitamin help you feel physically and mentally energized all day?
Is that possible?
With new One-A-Day All-Day Energy it is. It's the only complete multivitamin with more B vitamins and an extended-release guarana blend to help you feel energized all day. One-A-Day.
For years, I've been telling you how to get cash now for your structured settlement or annuity payments. Times change, and your financial needs change with them. If you need cash today, J.G. Wentworth can help. We work with thousands of people just like you to get the most cash for their structured settlement or annuity payments. It's your money. Use it when you need it. Call J.G. Wentworth today.
Call 1-866-410-8904.
We are back in feuding right now. The Cooper family not even leading. The Jamerson, $76. The Coopers have $0. Point value is doubled. The first family to 300 points is going to play for their bank. 9,000 in the Jamersons, 14,000. The top 5 answers are on the board to a question that we have doubled the point value. Name something that people fight about with their next-door neighbors. Carol.
Property line.
Could it be property line? It's theirs, but 2 could be more popular. Something that people fight about with their next-door neighbor.
Their pets.
Is it pets? Think of a steal. I'll take it.
Okay. I think that people fight with their neighbors about all of the noise.
You are rolling if we see noise. On the survey, 164 points go to the bank, closer to the 300.
Leaves from their trees.
100 people surveyed. People fight with their neighbors about the leaves.
Yeah, I like that answer.
Show it to me. Is it there?
Yeah, it's all right.
Mike, I think I know your answer. Let me give it to you. Okay, you can do it. Make up for the other 2. Something that people fight about with their next-door neighbors.
The fence. Keeping up the fence.
Keeping up the fence. Good try. Still alive, but now Cooper family, think of the steal. Think of the steal, Joshua.
Their children.
Seems like a fine answer, and you are rolling if I see children. Yes, 180 points in the bank. Byron, big lead.
All right. Too much company.
Do you take a clean sweep with neighbors fighting? There's just too much company. This 180 points come right over here if you can tell me something that people fight about with their next-door neighbors.
Kids' toys in the yard.
Toys in the
lawn,
yard.
Trashy lawn.
Trashy lawn.
Condition of the home.
Condition of the home.
Messy yard.
Messy yard. You tell Paul for the steal. Paul, you may go on your own if you wish, and you'll have the lead if you do it right.
I think they're right. A messy yard.
For the steal, show me messy yard. 186 points come to the Coopers. Jamerson 76. Let's go as we triple the point value right now. Triple value on the point. Either team can win the game. One will play for $14,000, the other for $9. The banks that you have determined, we ask 100 people this question. Top 5 answers on that board. Tell me a good place to hear gossip. Melanie.
In your own backyard.
In your own backyard. Stay here. Do you know? Tell me a good place to hear gossip.
Beauty shop.
Is it beauty shop? Number 1, a stealing could win you the game. Clean sweep, and you're going to play for $14,000, Carol. Good place to hear gossip.
The bathroom.
Is it the bathroom? You think of a steal. Cooper family, think of what 100 people would have said. Tell me a good place to hear gossip.
At work.
Is work on our survey. 210 points in the bank. Come on, Paul.
On the telephone.
Are you rolling with telephone? Think of the steal you can't win, but it will give you a big lead, Carol. Here's the question, 100 people. Tell me a good place to hear gossip.
At school.
Are you still alive with school? Yes. At the bottom of the survey. Shannon, you look like you know gossip.
I know
going.
gossip.
Good place to hear it would be.
At your church functions.
Yes.
Would that not be a sad commentary? Are you rolling with church? Think of a steal, you'll win the game if they don't know. Carol, there's one answer on that board. If you can tell me a good place to hear gossip, you're playing for $14,000.
At your health club.
Is it? Health club? Give me the answer. You're playing for $9,000. If not, it's theirs.
At a party.
Your gossip at a party.
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 Nightclub.
Nightclub. Before you answer, Joshua, listen to them. One answer. Let me have quiet just for a moment. You may go with them or on your own. Tough decision. If you're correct, you're playing for $9,000. If not, they're playing for $14,000. What do you say?
I'm going to go with party. All right.
Will you steal the game with hearing gossip at a party? The Cooper family win the game. What else? Who said it? Nightclub. This would have won you the game. You hear gossip at number 4. Supermarket. To this family, I say it's been great having you on the show. Stay right here. Stay here. We love you. You gave them a great run. God bless you. No, we got some nice gifts for you. Don't go away. I need 2 players for fast money right now for $14,000. Who's first? Bye-bye. We're coming right back with the Cooper family, who will play for their own $14,000 right after this.
6, 37, and 42.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
If you have those 5 numbers, congratulations. You are the jackpot winner.
Ooh, that smells clean.
That's the power of Pine Sol, baby.
And those numbers again are...
What's your cereal's IQ? It's an odd question, but some cereals are brighter than others. When it comes to your heart, Smart Start is pretty intelligent. It's designed to help lower cholesterol. Smart, right? But what makes it a heart health scholar? It has potassium and low sodium to help lower blood pressure, too. Pretty simple and very smart. And did I tell you how great it tastes? I didn't? How dumb of me.
Kellogg Smart Start Healthy Heart. For your heart, start smart.
Living with ulcerative colitis?
I'm going 6 times a day.
I had 3 flares last year.
So many pills.
I missed my interview.
My son's graduation.
The stomach pain.
I can't stand the steroids.
Isn't there anything else we can do?
If you're on medications and still flaring, your UC may not be under control. Take the UC Control quiz at livingwithuc.com and talk to your gastroenterologist about the results and current treatments.
Because a bathroom can be more than just a bathroom. Clorox helps keep it clean, even the imaginary parts.
15 seconds on the clock, please. I'm going to ask you 5 questions that we ask 100 people. Bring it home. Name the room in the house where most big decisions are made.
Living room.
An activity that people take their glasses off to do.
Swim.
A sport where the player size is important.
Football.
A fruit you peel before eating.
Banana.
What breed of dog scares you most?
A Rottweiler.
Turn around. That's fine. I asked you to name the room in the house where most big decisions are made. You said living room. Survey said you're on the board with 20. An activity that people take their glasses off to do you liked. Swim. I hear the people saying big. What'd the survey say? 44. A sport where the player size is important, you chose. My favorite, football. Survey set. Bam! Over 148 of fruit you peel before eating you like. A banana. Survey said. Another big one, 38. You are 50 points from $14,000. What breed of dog scares you the most? You said a Rottweiler. Our survey said. Ooh, that's all right. We're going to put you back to cover the answer. Here comes your mom, Carol. Carol, you look straight into America. You're 48 points from $14,000. We place 20 seconds on that clock and reveal the wonderful answers given by your partner. Bring it home. We ask 100 people, name the room in the house where most big decisions are made.
Bedroom.
An activity that people take their glasses off to do.
Skate.
A sport where the player's size is important.
Football.
Try again.
Tennis.
A fruit you peel before eating.
Orange.
What breed of dog scares you most?
Doberman.
Turn around. Did you get 48? A room in your house where most big decisions are made, you said? The bedroom survey said 25. Kitchen, surprisingly, the #1 answer, 23 from $14,000. An activity that people take their glasses off to do, you said, to skate. Survey said 0. Swimming, #1 given by your partner. A sport, maybe you made it with this answer. This was great. A sport where the player size is important. Playing against Boris Becker is El Gigante. You said tennis. Survey said 0. Football, #1 given by your partner. You're just 23 away. Of fruit you peel before eating, you said. This is a good one, an orange. Did 23 people say it for $14,000? What'd the survey say? Yes! Come out here and hug it. $14,000 for the Cooper family. Orange, the #1 fruit you peel. A pit bull is the breed of dog that scares you most. We're coming back with our champions who are $14,000 richer.
Miss Millionaire? Tell me the truth. Chances are, you're not alone. Why am I feeling guilty? Don't worry. It can be confusing, can't it? You can catch Regis. When, where? On Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, tomorrow at 8, only on GSN. How do you like that?
Eat all you want, don't exercise, and still lose the weight? Come on, that doesn't work. But here's something that does. Introducing Flush the Fat with Internal Flush. Internal Flush flushes out that bloated feeling in your midsection.
I lost 75 pounds on this program. It worked for me and countless others.
Flush the Fat with Internal Flush acts quickly. It'll jumpstart any diet within the first few days.
I think Flush the Fat with Internal Flush works.
Flush the Fat. Get that sexy waist you've always wanted. Don't wait.
That's my brother Earl. He's been driving the same car for 20 years. What's worse, he's had the same car insurance for 20 years. I tell him, Earl, driving an old car is one thing, but having outdated insurance could be costing you a fortune.
Is that right?
Switch to the AARP insurance program from the Hartford. It's a program designed for people 50 plus.
If you're over 50, you might save $300 by switching to the AARP auto insurance program from the Hartford.
Really?
And with a good driving record, your deductible can disappear over time. Plus, your first accident could be forgiven.
Earl, no penalty for your first accident. Does your plan do that?
I didn't know anybody did that.
Not yet a member? Call now. We'll even send you a free calculator. Call 1-800-556-8277. 1-800-556-8277.
Did you know 1 in 2 women will develop bone or breast health issues?
Really? I didn't know that.
One A Day Women's is the only complete multivitamin with more calcium for strong bones, and now more vitamin D, which emerging research suggests may support breast health. One A Day Women's.
I'm Ray Combs for Family Feud. Thanks for watching. We'll see you the next time.
They carried themselves with grace and a sense of style.
Men are great at it, but so are women.
They played with passion and caring.
Now women are coming up and they're becoming the main attraction.
And like their male counterparts, when necessary, they kick some game show butt.
Betty White, she could just cut your kneecaps off and say it's so nice.
She's a good kisser.
For a beginner.
The Women Who Change Game Shows. Sunday at 8, 7 Central. Only on GSN.